I've come really to educate myself, see where I stand in the fitness stakes.
Into this, right, and keeping this in your mouth,
Neil's going to be fitness tested, just like we've done with all the other players earlier on this year.
I've left it to an element of surprise. I've put my faith in Dr. Earle not to kill me.
He does suggest he's probably fitter than some of the players in the team.
How are you feeling after that?
I'm all right. Yeah, it was very, very interesting. Real trying on the treadmill level. Just a bit disappointed that I didn't do a little bit more. Caught my foot on the side and came flying off. So just a bit disappointed with that.
We had a bit of a debriefing there from the men, the scientific men over there. Are you happy with some of the results and early indicators that have been coming back?
Good and bad, I think. I'm fairly fit for my age, but I could probably do a bit better and lose a couple of inches around the waist.
I was going to say, anything else you're going to sweep under the carpet and hide from the players? Or?
I'm only about 10% behind the least fittest of the squad, so I'll have a base mark to go from at the start of next year, so I'll be watching.
He did, for a man of his age, he did very, very well, and it's nice to see him survive the experience anyway.
Where are you with the new coach at the moment, and have you a certain set of criteria that you're looking for?
Well, we were hoping to make an appointment before the end of the year, but that's realistically not going to happen. We've shortlisted, we've done some Skype interviews, and myself and the CEO and the Vice Chairman are going to go over to Australia on the 14th of September to see 3 or 4 coaches, and hopefully we can make an appointment during that week's visit.
Is it fair to say that an Australian is what you want in charge of, is who you want in charge of the club?
No, we've no preconceptions as to who we want in charge of the club. I think we just want the best man for the job, and our search leads us over to Australia because obviously it's a big sport over there, and there's a disproportionate amount of young coaches that are hungry for that head job. So naturally we'll go where the quality is, and at the minute that's over in Australia.
I suppose there's one experienced Australian who's out of work in the UK at the end of the season, Terry Matteson. Can we discount him, or is he very much in your thoughts?
Terry's neither approached us and we haven't approached Terry. As I say, we've been bowled over to some extent by the quality of the coaches that put themselves forward. I won't call it an embarrassment of riches, but certainly I think we've got some tough decisions to make. No names, but more the sort of model is a good assistant that's served his ground in there, and he's ready to take that head coaching job.
Is it a case of taking your time over what is a very important decision for the club?
Well, it's getting the balance right really, because we want to appoint the coach as soon as possible, as near to the end of the season as possible, so all the boys can be briefed, ready for a tough pre-season next year, and also to help us to finalise our recruitment, because at the end of the day it's the coach that has the technical knowledge. We provide a budget, and the coach will go out there and bring in the players. So we just want to be careful that we don't leave it too late, both for ensuring that we get back in as best shape as possible for pre-season, but also to make sure that we recruit the right players.
I guess it goes without saying the outgoing Justin Morgan goes with your best wishes. Justin
and I have obviously known each other very well for the last 6 years. He's been a fantastic ambassador for the club, and I think it shows where we've come from to where we are now as to what legacy he leaves. So he's been a great part of the re-emergence of Hull Kingston Rovers, and his place will be there set in history. So we wish him all the best, and I'm sure we make good terms. And we were only saying last night that a few years down the line he might be back here. So never say never.